Hey, howdy, hey, you're on with the Juice Man, and this is Boat Game. I got a game for you all today, and my first impressions of the brand new German legendary tier heavy cruiser, the Hindenburg, available through the ongoing marathon for a new currency called ship parts, obtainable through the campaigns, bundles in the store, the weekly calendar, and what have you. For modules, I'm running Aiming Systems Mod 1, Propulsion Mod, Concealment Mod, and Main Battery Mod 3. Pretty standard modules for a cruiser like this one.
はあ指揮官ついてくるの足手まといになるってんのよ
At the helm is my 16.4 Admiral Hipper with Beyond Range, Igniter, Punch Through, Fixated, Refill Station, and for inspirations I've got Makawa and Luyens. The ship's boasting 55,500 hit points, a decent amount of armor, a 13% torpedo damage reduction. It's got 12 203mm main battery guns arranged in 4 triple turrets, reaching out to 18 kilometers, reloading in 7.9 seconds. HE Alpha 2700 at a 16% fire chance, and an AP Alpha of 6,888. It's got 16 533mm torpedoes, reloading in 90 seconds, reaching out to 6 kilometers, and hitting a maximum of 13,700. They're nasty torps, and they're not too slow either at 64 knots. It has a half decent AA armament. This thing actually does shred through planes when you're spec'd into AA and you manage to get a legendary carrier game. And the ship tops out at 32.4 knots, turning around in 800 meters and flipping the rudder in 12.1 seconds. So with that out of the way, let's get into the game. You can see we take a pretty meaty chunk out of the Grosser Curve first, 10,470 damage. The AP on this ship is very reminiscent to the Hipper AP in that it does a lot of work. And a lot of the times you're better off just firing the AP than even switching to HE. But the HE is no slouch either.
Alle Stationen, melde Position eines strategischen Ziels. Feuer auf gegnerisches Kriegsschiff konzentrieren.
At this moment in the game, I'm not too worried about the status of the Charlie Cap, as the Grosser Kurfürst and the Alaska are both losing quite a bit of HP. I'd like to say I'm responsible for at least 54,000 of those HP, minus the shot I took from Marlborough. But I'm not too concerned about the Charlie Cap, because we don't have to get in there and cook it right now. There's a lot of game left. We'll get in there eventually, and there's still a full health Montana there. The shot comes in from the Montana. He hits me with one of those shells for a 20,000 hit point Citadel, as I do something very rude to the Alaska, shutting him down as well. The armor scheme of this ship is actually very reminiscent of the Hipper. It's got the turtle back, it's got 27 millimeters, pretty much everywhere at a minimum. It's got a decent icebreaker across the bow, and a fairly well armored sides. So if you can play the Hipper, you can play the Hindenburg. Now I'm taking shots from this Dalian, not the biggest fan, so I'm going to send a return volley at him.
ちょっと燃えてるじゃない。
And just like that, the Dalian is no longer a threat, as I slap him with 4 citadels and 4 overpens.
敵重要艦を撃沈。
I think I hit 9 out of my 12 shells there, so these guns are decently accurate. I'm sick of being on a double fire, and Montana's an issue. I'd like to drop spot, so I'm going to hit my damage con and try to go dark and reposition, because I'm going to die at this rate. But it's pretty early on in the game. We're sat at 2 kills and 101,496 damage. Marlboro's healthy, and Montana's very healthy, so I need to get myself into a better position. Fortunately, the ship is quite tanky, and I was able to survive a lot more salvos than the Dalian did.
Kamerad, ich brauche Ihre Unterstützung. Alle Stationen, meldet Position eines strategischen Ziels.
Using my torpedoes to judge the direction of the Marlboro before I decide whether or not I want to open up on him or not. He's right on the edge of my detection range, but I think I can get around this island without getting spotted. My 11.5 concealment, also very reminiscent of my Hipper, is coming in clutch.
Gute Arbeit.
さあ皆さん、支援射撃をお願いします。
Bestätige.
Screw it, let's start shooting at Montana. I'm far enough away that I can dodge his shells. Broadside strategy is always the best strategy, and I know this AP is going to chunk him.
Alle Stationen, Feuer auf das Ziel konzentrieren.
Big meaty hits from these guns on the Montana, absolutely soaring our damage. As my division mate in a Stalingrad decides to take a drive-by with the Marlboro and gets deleted. So, I don't mind if I do. I figure it's probably best for the team if I clean this one up. I could have fired one gun at him, but I'm not taking any chances. Marlboro's dead for my 3rd kill of the game.
さっさと次行くわよ。
Now, unfortunately, nobody's really spotting Montana anymore. So I'm gonna go get into that Charlie Cap now. Until Montana shoots his guns, gets himself spotted again. And he's dark again. I was hoping to keep the island between us and farm him for a bit, but if he's not going to get spotted, I'm going to go into the cap.
Feuer auf festgelegtes Ziel konzentrieren.
Des Moines is about to be in my range as well. And then Montana pops back up. Choices, choices. Des Moines unspotted. Montana it is. I'm really hoping to get shots on Des Moines, It's just not going to happen. But I secure my high caliber medal at 188,000 damage against the Montana. Unfortunately, not wanting to get blapped by the Montana has led me away from the Charlie Cap, so I'm going to have to make a turn back in.
残りあと5分よ。さっさと働けっての。
Oh, I'm spotted, and that's strange. Instinctively, because I'm an old school player, I throw up my plane. A whole lot of good it's going to do me, because planes don't spot anymore. But there's the Des Moines. Now he's bow into me, so it's time to load the high explosive. I break one of his guns. Temporarily, that is. Hopefully force a damage con off of him as he twists them towards me. I'm going to throw some torpedoes in his general direction. Incoming shot from the Montana seems to go around my ship and catch my icebreaker. Doesn't do much, but the shot from the Des Moines definitely does. As does the follow-up shot. So I'm trying to get a little bit of angle now. It looked like he was turning, so I loaded the armor piercing again. To my benefit, of course. Broke one of his guns. Now that torp was looking good. Unfortunately, he goes down to the Conqueror. You'll see why that's important later. But now Montana's looking free, and I'd like to know. So HE out to not waste my reload, and then swap into the armor piercing. Now Montana's on fire. And now Montana's dead. Now I'm on 4 kills, and I would really like a Kraken, because this game was recorded my first day owning the Hindenburg. I think this was like my 5th or 6th game in it. And I was a really big fan at this point. So, naturally, I want that Kraken. Meteor's going to make it as difficult as possible for me, though. I'm spotted again. So I'm going to throw up the Hydro so I don't embarrassingly eat a torp. I'm hoping he's charging straight towards me, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. He is shooting at me though, so I'm going to take shots at him. Now, this was one of the main mistakes I made here, was having my guns on the left side and making this turn to try to get some DPM towards the Meteor. Because unfortunately, he's going to keep sailing in that direction, and I'm going to run into this island like a dummy. I've realized that and gone full left with the rudder, just a little bit too late. Securing my Confederate medal, having done damage to enough ships. I need to make this turn. Because I want my Kraken. I think I've worked very hard for it. We've got maybe a minute left in the game, and points are ticking up rapidly. Meteor has unfortunately dropped spot again, but now he's back. And this is the shot that I regret the most. I let the auto-aim take it, and the shot whiffed completely. That shot right there may have cost me the Kraken. But just wait for not this shot, but the next one. Our points are rapidly ticking up. Little hit on the Meteor. Guns are loaded. Shot is out. Now, I'll slow this down. I'll replay this clip right here. You can see I killed him. I did the damage. I'll even zoom in on it. I killed the meteor. The damage registered. Where's my Kraken? But anyway, we finish out the game. 215,958 damage, 273 shell hits, 2 detected ribbons, 2 assists, 5 incapacitations, 4 kills. It was really 5. The proof is in the pudding. Ouija, please fix your game. 1 fire, 4 citadels, a solo cap, a confederate, a dreadnought, a high caliber, and a devastating strike. We wrap out the game with 3,440 base experience, top of the leaderboard, where I belong. And yeah, that's the game. That's the ship. Overall, first impressions, I frickin' love the Hindenburg. I have been playing this thing nonstop since I got it. So if you like the video or you want to see more like it, go ahead, drop a subscribe, drop a like, do what you want, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Peace.